Hello, and welcome to another broadcast of Pax Dei, Emphr's Search for Steel. I'll put in our little world into the chat so people know I'm aware and awake of that chat. And I am going to try something really quick. I am going to look for a setting so I can actually hear myself just for a moment. All right. I'm a little tinny. That's weird. Okay. Good to know. So, what we'll try to do is we'll create a filter. Okay. So, and the way do you do that? All right. First things first. I gotta turn off the monitor because I can't talk and do this. Okay. All right. Little tinny. Got the audio mixer. I think it's in settings. Give me a moment. And just to give you an idea, tonight we are going to try to get materials to craft steel. Hopefully find silver as well. Not our goal to find silver, but definitely get enough baking materials so I can increase baking. And we're also going to try to look for exotic ingredients, so it might take us into some interesting places. Now, one thing I did find out about this game that's very interesting is I'm really not ready on certain areas to get the ingredients that I'm barely ready to craft. I'll let that sink in. Say it a little bit differently. So at my current skill level, I'm at very hard or hard on most of the exotic ingredients. There you go. Some of the common ingredients I'm well within the area or range that will allow me to gain a significant amount of experience. But let me find this. I can't believe that my one area, I have a audio program, but it doesn't seem to be translating into am I live? It says I'm live. Okay. Let me see if I go to YouTube, if I will be placed on my front page, and no, I am not on my front page. So I don't know if I'm live yet. Usually if I go to the studio, it'll let me know that I'm live. I don't see anything. Let me refresh my channel. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Settings. Here we go. Settings. Audio output. Everything looks good there. Alright, so that looks okay. My audio input capture has some filters I can do. Let's do the 3-band equalizer. And try this out. Okay, so now I'll go back in. Some audio difficulties, please stand by. Okay, so I'm messing with one of the filters. And the feedback is too much. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe a limiter? No. I don't think. No, it sounds pretty good. Okay. So, in the chat, let me know if this sounds okay or better than on my previous. With that said, let's get moving. All right. Okay, where are we going? We're getting into our travel gear. Ah, awesome. All right. Travel gear is up here. Throw this on. No, I'll just do this. As many of you know, I don't use the travel gear. Well, I kind of wanted to role play it. So at home, I'm in the crafting ensemble. I don't need armor, so I craft and see my armor. That's my armor right there. It's not steel, and it is definitely not. It's a really good armor set. It's like one below the steel level, I think. This is old armor, so I kept it, but just because why not? And I made some clothes, and if anybody stops by and they need a dress, I can't throw things away. There we go. Throw these in there. All right, got arrows. I should actually trade out my swords. They're good for around here, but I think their durability's done. And if I'm going to find a blacksmith or a blacksmith's bench, I should have ones that have good durability or lifetime, I should say. That's the stat. If you notice the lifetime there. All right. I have 2 pickaxes. I have healing potions. Got plenty to eat. Got plenty arrows. I'm not going in the PvP area, so I'm right there. All right. Where to go? Where to go? Let's see. Man, I don't know. I don't know. All right, so just to give you guys a look at the map the way I see it, this is my home, where my vision is, where I'm currently looking. This is where you spawn for something, but I'm not sure of the land up there. Oh, it's just normal land. Players live here. Not a big deal there. This is where I usually mine, and this is the forest. It is a diseased forest, so I'll get killed fairly easily. This one is a forest that has creatures in it that I cannot take. This island's impossible. There's a patrol here. There's a couple different areas that I wouldn't mind getting here. You know what? Maybe I'll head to this forest. Let me head to this forest. And then we'll see what kind of ingredients. And I just totally screwed up there. Alright, so I need to... Yeah, I'm heading the right direction. Alright, so we head to that forest. Go opposite Yogi. I've been scaling up a little bit during the day. Odds and ends here and there. Still haven't gotten my blacksmithing up to where I want it to be, but I did get enough to work with steel. It looks like I'm going to have to go to steel to the PvP to get any steel worth a salt. Otherwise, I'm going to have to mine incessantly to get any kind of steel. Now, I was on Discord today, and I noticed somebody said it, and I didn't think about it until they said it. But basically, what's going to happen is clans are going to go to the PvP area and claim the steel. Once a clan claims that area, they have it pretty much until they leave, right? This is a problem for the devs. Meaning, if I'm in a clan, or if I wanted to attempt to go, the clan's there, they ambush me because somebody mentioned an ambush, and I'm like, really? So basically, it would cut off the steel supply for everybody that's not as strong as the clan. Now, keep in mind, people have been playing this a lot longer than other people. So as we go into skill levels that need or require steel, what's going to happen is they're going to get ambushed and killed every time they go for steel, depending on the time. Of course, if they get lucky, they might be able to get a few parcels here and there. But I think this is a problem for the devs. So there has to be, either the devs thought of this, right? I'm hoping at least the manager did. They thought of this and said, you know what, we need a different place for people to congregate. Because if we expect them to go for steel, and then one clan is there and ambushes everybody, then they own the steel for the period of time. Now, most of the time on a server, depending on your time zone of the server, you'll be going about the same. You'll be on the same time as other players. I mean, that's the whole point of an MMO, right? I want to be on the server the same time as other players. So, with that said, they've basically cut off steel, the steel supply for anybody. Smaller clans, not as adept clans, technologically less clans, and you're keeping the power to the people who own the land. Really, when they're there, they have steel weapons. There's no way I'm going to beat somebody with steel weapons, no matter how good my wrought iron armor is. So that is a problem for the devs. Unless, of course, now there's steel the old-fashioned way where you can mine the iron ore and then smelt it, but you get one. Let me see. The ratio is you get 5 to 50, so 10%. So you get 10% your yield is you can manufacture or take the ore from a iron ore to a pure iron ore. In my opinion, humble as it may be, that is insane. basically you're cutting off people's access to the steel or telling them to fuck up, little camper, because that's what the game is designed for. And it's like, yeah, but if I can't beat anybody there, even if I wanted to go there to fight, and I didn't have the equipment to fight people who are there, and then mine, you got to remember, you have to be able to mine as well. So that takes time. Takes time and stamina. So let's say you go 5 or 6 hits into iron ore. If I were somebody watching you, I would attack while your stamina is low. I mean, that makes sense. You can't block when your stamina is 0. So, yeah, that's a problem. That's a logic problem. Well, and like I said, devs might have already solved it. I'm just not privy to that just yet. Like I haven't even found silver, and I found a a piece of gold. One of the creatures dropped that, so I know there's gold ingots, or I can make gold ingots, but I have no idea where the gold is. Curious to find out if it's in the PvP area, but if I go there, I'm dead. It's hands down. That's what's happening. My level's not that high. Yeah, I can't even take a corrupted wolf. A corrupted wolf I block with my current blocking and skill with the greatsword. I can block 40 of its 80. There's one corrupted wolf that did 50 to me. I'm like, yeah, I can't compete with that. So I don't know where to go at this point in time. I know they're coming up with a trade system, which is going to be cool. But honestly, if you have steel, you're pretty much the rich people in the game. So again, if you have steel, or going after steel, more than likely your clan has the crafters to craft pretty much anything. So there's nothing unique about crafting at that point that they would need for them to buy or to use steel to trade with you. Like 0. They just go out and get it. And they have the power to. So there's that. So just a couple notes. Not giving up yet. I like the game. I can't not like the game. But yeah, that's what was going through my mind today. Even if the yield was like 25% would have been better than 10. I mean 10. All right, so just for reference sake, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns, and I have 3 columns empty. So 24 spaces times 20, because that's how many you can fit in a space. So 24 times 20 is what, 480? I'm just doing quick math here. So think about 40. That's how many you get. You get 40. Or do you? Potentially. Yeah, you get about 10% of it, right? So instead of getting a lot more, right? You'd probably get 100 and something. You get 40. Oh, you get 90%. Well, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get it all, right? Because the ingots are different. So the conversion on that would be a little bit different. But point being is you get a lot more. So what do you have to do? You have to go to PvP and hope you don't get ambushed. And as you can see, playing the game, I can see somebody coming up, and as I run away, I mean, they might not catch me, but I didn't get any steel. Or if I see somebody, and this is the best part about it, watch this. So I go in here, I look around. And I disappear. Nobody can see you unless you're on them. And it doesn't last forever, but point being is you only have certain amount of tactics that you can use to get away from people. And the terrain's definitely not like this, and you can run into all kinds of nasties. So, still haven't given up on the game. I haven't searched near far enough to have given up on this game. So, and the devs are, this is early access, they're making all kinds of strides. So, they haven't given up the complete plan, right? Not yet. What I'd love to see is if you could concentrate on crafting or combat, right? At least you'd have classes of individuals, right? The combat people would have to go to the class individuals in order to, or the crafters, like your alchemists or your bakers or your cooks, or your blacksmiths to repair weapons or make weapons, right? So that would be kind of cool. This is where I'm headed. I can't take anything on this island. Quite literally. However, there are certain... I can get to certain rare things that that'll be fun with. And since I'm not in PvP country, you can see if anybody's around. Nope. Nobody in the immediate vicinity. I might try to go over to this area after I get a few things here. But yeah, so just things I've been thinking about. Cloudberries. Let's get cloudberry. I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to eventually need it. Rain lilies are everywhere. This is the kind of terrain where you can kind of run through it and see a lot of different things while you're running past it. Like over here. Alright, nothing there. I know there's coming up on this area coming up, there's going to be an encounter. Oh, these I can use. Frame flowers. They're still out of my skill range, but I could definitely use them later on down the line for alchemy. Don't know what they do yet. Well, I think I've looked at it, but I can look on my bench. It's impossible for me to do it so far. Let's see. There's more crane flowers. Start watching for creatures. The way they populate creatures is interesting too. You might be able to catch it. They load as you approach, but they load in a group. See the group over there? Like, all of them are there at once. I have no idea if I can draw just one or two out. But even if I do, is it worth it? Animals are, well, sometimes worth it, but for the most part, it's not really a thing. What kind of stone is this? Esis. Or nice. Two bears down there. There's a group of things. Cloudberries. I'm not going to aggro these guys just yet. I think they're bears. Make sure I don't aggro these guys. It'd be interesting if they made a creature like a treant. That is amazing. I don't think I can. If there's corrupt wolves down there, I can definitely not take those. But that is where I'm at there. Okay, let's see. It's like they reproduce. I gotta be careful where I am. Oh, is that cloud? Yeah, it is. That lemongrass. I can use lemongrass. Lemongrass is hard to find. You gotta be careful. Running is a thing in this game. And it's kept me alive a lot. I saw some crane flowers somewhere around here. Thought I saw them. Is that, are they in? No, they're reeds. Try not to run too fast through this. Let's see. So far, so good. You gotta watch your across the hills, which it's the aspects to this adventuring part. I like the gathering of stuff. You really have to use your brain. There's some bears. I don't think I can take any of these. I can't take the bears. I don't think I can take those. Let me run across here. Sure I didn't aggro anything. I know there's creatures, named creatures in here. I found one, Curse of the Something Lands. I really gotta write that name down since it did kill me. Like I said, food I think is gonna be my saving grace. Because I think food is gonna give me enough hit points and stamina to be able to tank some of these. I don't want to stay too much. Stay on the road for a minute. I don't want to get too close. They do give me cloudberries. Alright, so they're there. Sorry if I'm making you ill trying to look around. Not my intention, but I have to keep my head on a swivel. Not only for different artifacts. Oh, different herbs. Oh, I thought I came up on somebody. That would have sucked. Alright, they're there. I don't know what's on the other side of that bridge. Doesn't look like anybody's around me. So if I go across that bridge and make a quick right, I might be able to get by these guys. Alright. That worked out so far. Something spawned over there. It would be interesting if they did patrols as well. That's the most lemongrass I've found, like, in the game, like, at all. Lots of reeds. Alright, where am I? I'd really like to make there. I don't think I can swim it across any of these. A lot of animals that way. Where do I want to go? Kind of left anyway. I do want to go left. Alright, so there's plenty of animals there. I wonder why they haven't... It'd be more interesting, well, and more dangerous, if the animals roamed the entire area instead of were in static locations. That would be most interesting. And is a bear, and that is an exorcist. Neither of which I can take. D. Probably get by these guys. And they got a bear. We got 2 boar over there. There's a group of people up there. Might be a wit's end here. I really want to see this structure. Can. It definitely looks cool. Looks cool, and coming up on animals, 2 different things. Some kind of safe harbor? See any? Okay. All right. Nothing. Just an island in the wilderness. Where would I go from here? Could probably drop in on that island to my left. No? Let's see. If I were to go there, what would that give me? Horrible forests and horrible forests. Looks like there's animals on there, but let's see. Alright, so animals to the right. Got an animal to the left. Some kind of strange thing in the there. Oh wow. Okay. That just multiplied. Deadly vector. Not getting names over there yet. Wow, there's a lot of deadly things here. What I might do, I got a lot of good stuff. Depending on what I find, as far as other animals. I teleport back to my home shrine with some butte. I don't see anything. That's too far. Might be too far for me to swim. Alright, so we got bears on the left, boars on the right. Definitely get by them. Here's some more boar. That's a bear. There's some guys in that mess too. Holy crap, man. Over here. I didn't see anything. Oh no. I don't think I can. Might be able to make that, but then I'm just in a forest. Huh. What do I got? I got a lot of really good stuff. Let's see. If I die, I have to go all the way across these Or do I? Well, I go to the closest shrine. Either way, it's gonna suck. Alright, what we'll do is we'll leave for now. Because I got far too much good stuff, man. And if, for those of you who are wondering, I would not have even one fight of those would have killed me. There's no, with my current stats, there is no scenario where I would have come up on top of beating the creature. Now, could I have run away? Wholeheartedly. That's what I'm doing. I'm just doing it in a little cheat fashion, in my opinion. Okay. I'd rather do this and get killed, having to go back to my body, pick up everything, and then doing this. Because that's what would have happened. Just basically would have had to come back to my body and go, and I would have went to the shrine immediately anyway. Now, if you're wondering, my other armor wouldn't, it would give, obviously it would have given me more protection. However, it would not have helped me defeat them. And no, I'm not faster in this armor. Although, if the devs are around, weight of armor should be into account of how fast you can run. That'd be kind of cool. Within reason. There'd be a couple other factors, huh? Let's get back and drop this stuff off. Shouldn't take me too long. I might go back down. I don't know yet. I don't know. I want to make it sort of fun for you guys. So I gotta figure out what I want to do. Hunting is one thing, but honestly, you guys wouldn't want that. I would probably try to I can fight some creatures. But I'm trying to figure out which ones I need to fight. That would be fun visually. The Inquisitors are there. Yesterday I had some big time lag. It wasn't enjoyable to fight them at all. That's where I got one of my articles of clothing, by the way. The one you see with the red and gray. That's my demon fighting robes with Mesmerize. I actually got the recipe from fighting those things. So, if they drop every so often, like that might be worth it. This guy hasn't been around in a while. Oh, really? They're still after me? That guy's been around for a while. Let me stop and kind of look around, make sure the boys aren't following me. Yeah, he's run his home quite significantly. I don't know. I haven't seen him, but it doesn't mean he's not around. Yeah, right now I'm not. Could I be farming on my way back? Yeah, probably. Should I be? Yeah, probably. Not like I can't carry more. Let's see what I get here. Sometimes you get fruit, sometimes you get seeds. You want the fruit, you don't care about the seeds. The seeds are the ones that just, they create, boxes for you. Like, flower boxes. And I got plenty, so I'm just gonna throw it. Got plenty of barley. Can't believe I got lemongrass. That's kind of cool. Now I know where to get it, but man, that's really far away. Devs, horses, vendors. Keep the markets sane, and once the markets open up, like I said, people who have a monopoly on steel are not going to. They're going to be rich, and they're not going to let anybody farm it because they'll start to think I need to create a way for me to do it and nobody else. Somebody's around. Run off. How did I jump up? I have no idea. Alright. For a build project, I might do something. I just thought of something. I might raise... Oh, crap. I didn't want to do that. Put it there. Oh, well. That means I'm not going to be able to, yeah. How did cloudberries give you 38 health? Gee whiz. Okay. What am I looking to do? I am totally spacing. So what is this? Cloudberry. I don't see anything for cloudberry yet. Cloudberry, nothing. I'll put it here, but I'm not sure it belongs here. I'm not gonna have enough room. Unless that. Okay. There we go. Ah. Oh, these are... I don't think I have any... Oh, what's that barley doing there? Barley. Barley does not have to be here. So let's go... I'm going to try to get my mic a little bit closer to my mouth. You don't know. Let me know if this makes a difference for everybody. Okay. Let's see. How's it going? Lemongrass. And so I'm looking for a basket, an empty basket. Alright, so those actually can go there. Those can go there. Those can go there. Because those reeds will go somewhere else. Lemongrass will go in there. And the reeds will go over here. So organization, like I said at the one of the episodes, it's very important. I can't mention it enough that it's just huge. Looking for lemongrass. I think it's... There it is. Yeah, might as well. I'll just do a couple of them real quick. Alright, I'm gonna get changed into my work outfit, my home outfit. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Using some kind of keystrokes that don't work. There we go. There it is. Keeping tempo playing up. You don't need armor while you're doing normal work. Still want to make my blacksmithing gloves, but my leather isn't high enough yet. Leather working. See, I might have some lemongrass and over here. So let me check out to see if I have some lemongrass. Oh, look at these. None here. Lemongrass, nothing there. I could have sworn I had some, but doesn't mean I did. Yeah, this is my drive to say I need to do this. Oh boy. Yeah. It's fine. Everything there's fine. Tell you what, I'm thinking about it. Man, I'll go somewhere else. Oh, lemongrass. I could have sworn because it was like in my face kind of stuff. You know, you'd see it every time you opened up something. You're like, there's a lemongrass I've never been able to use because I didn't have enough. What am I looking for? This is going to baking. Should be 100. Yep. Getting up my baking, hopefully a little bit. No, animal carcasses. Trying to put them all in one place. That works. Let's see. Oh, lemongrass. Okay, grab some water. Where is it? I got water in here. I'll use it since it's just taking up room. Alright. Should be able to get some experience points up. Here we go. Almost did it again. Cooking is a little under half. 23. And I am confused. Did I put the lemongrass away? Seriously? Did I not pick up lemongrass? There it is. Alright, yeah, that's disturbing. Halloween's coming up by everyone here in the United States. Let's see. Here we go. 8. I don't think it's going to go up appreciably. Let's see if we can get at least to halfway. This isn't a bad one. You got 53 stamina and 18 fire and cold. The stamina is where you really want it. Right now I can get 53 stamina, 18 health, and a regen on health. That one regens stamina. No health. It's not bad. It's just not worth carrying unless you know you're going up against something that has cold effects. I mean, at least that's what I'm going to note. I guess it's story time. As we're doing a little bit of crafting. I don't know. Anybody in the chat? See if anybody's in the chat. No views, no. Not yet. Comment, subscribe if you're seeing this after the live. Yeah, let's talk about storage, because it's going to be wicked. I have no idea where I'm going to store this. Oh, yeah, definitely don't store that one in there. Full. There we go. Okay. Let's see. 48 blackberry syrups. There we go. Might as well top off everything while we're here. Actually, you know what? I can, and I will. Able to do this real quick. Just replenish that while I'm here. Ah, no water. Not what I was looking for. There we go. The water will go back into the barrel. I need to build another barrel, but I gotta wait until my ingots are actually done. Nah, I still got that freaking cloudberry stuff going on. Alright, there's limestone. I need to get my carpenter skill up. 20, I can only craft one of these? At least I was successful. Okay. So, sure. I gotta remember limestone. I don't know where I can get limestone. Well, I know where I can get pieces of limestone. I know where I can get massive amounts of limestone, but that is in the PvP area. That's not gonna happen. Oh, cool. Failed one, got one. That one's really quick. I don't know if the devs are aware of that. Here we go. There we go. Now we're back to a balance. Alright, so I have nothing in here. What did I want to do for you guys? Oh, let's check the ingot situation real quick. To get weapons up, I need a lot of the ore. So, as you can see, I got a lot. Oh, I got steel in there. A lot of ore. Let's see, I think I have enough for one more. See, if I were to use that ore, I don't think no, I need 50, so I wouldn't even have enough to try to make a steel five piece refined pure ore. And that'd be horrible. So we'll just make a wrought iron. There we go. So it takes 40 to make to make 20 wrought iron ores. I'm gonna have to get an Excel spreadsheet for this one. That's a lot of math. I'm not gonna do a lot of math in. I'm not sure what I want to build out of this ingot, so I'm gonna store it for now. Store it for now. There's no durability in this thing. Let me go throw it out. And here's the other thing. Since I'm going somewhere where I know I won't need to edge my weapon, I'm going to put the two that are pretty much on our last leg in there. Alright, so on Weaponsmith, I can't do anything with steel. So, well, I could probably do a couple of those. But honestly, no. You do wrought iron pickaxes. They're cheap. These are actually pretty expensive because it takes it's a 2 metal sheets to make the axe head, and then the axe head and an ingot, or not to make the axe head. It's to make the axe head. It's 2 metal sheets and an ingot. So 2 metal sheets, I think, is worth 2 ingots. It'd be here. Yeah, so 2 ingots, so it'd be a total of 3 ingots per thing I make. Whereas I might need to do the arming sword too. This one has iron nails, so that's actually more expensive than that. Well, is it? Yeah, it's 6 iron ingots, so it's a lot more than that. That's 2 rock bars, though. So that's 3 ingots. That's 2 ingots. No. It's 1 ingot for 2. So it's 1 ingot for per try, is what I'm going for. And honestly, I need to get to. I want to be able to do the steel chopping axe, which isn't possible. I have this steel axe blade already. I just need to put it together, but I can't do it right now. So I need to weaponsmith until I can do it. Looks like I'm going to have a lot of pickaxes because that's the cheapest one. I've been to this one. Been to this one. So these two I can kind of take. Here's where I start to have trouble. So I'm really... This is a wolf's den. I haven't gone that far down in this one, though. But if I'm going to take some people, I'm going to do it right here. Maybe I do that for the stream. Go armor up with my leather armor. I don't need my good armor for this, honestly. It's not worth it. And it's not even like good armor. Like, I don't put on my shoulder pads. Alright, yeah, I'll just come back when my swords are done. And see if anybody's in town while I'm going. I'll be going across the river, so wow, do I want to swim across? Yeah, might as well, because going through town sucks. It's not like people stop here or anything, it's just the buildings are harder to navigate. Some people were really good at building, though. I don't know how many people are going to be on tonight. Doesn't look like a lot, though. Usually I pass by the town and there's like a lot of people. It's interesting, maybe when you join a clan, you don't have to go out farming as much. I don't know. I'd usually go across there, but I don't need to. I'll swim across. While I'm looking for different things, like people that are building. Cool. There I am. I have this one rock that I go to every time. I still have to jump off a cliff to see if I'll survive into the water. It'll be interesting to say the least. I do like the water effects. I love the fact I come out dry. Look at that hair. It's like pert. Pert hair. Pert's a shampoo. For those of you who don't know. Maybe suave. Suave is I call it. Product placement, right? I'm not getting paid. I met somebody, I think people saw yesterday, I met somebody in passing. He had died. And the Herald, the Justicar Herald, was standing over his corpse, just waiting for him to come back. I was like, wow, that was cool. Bad for him. Well, he pulled his corpse to him. But since I was there, I helped him out. So that was pretty good. Which one do I want to go after? I haven't gone after that one yet. I don't know it, so I'm gonna keep going this way for now. Is there something there? It looks good, right? I was thinking silver. Yeah, could you imagine? Oh, I found silver. How? Oh, I just came over. Just ran up on it at night. Looked like a different rock. Yeah. We attacked from this area over here. I came in too hot. There we go. Oh, I killed him. Usually I take 2 to kill him. I'm okay with that. That was wicked. Let's see. Let's take out this guy again. Alright, so the fireball should hit me. And then I have the effects of fire, but since I have the blackberry syrup, I think I'm mitigating the effects of the fire. Up to 28 hit points, so if they do any more than that per second, I think I'll take damage. But because I have it... let's get this guy. Oh, I can't believe I hit him. What a shot. Oh, right in the head. Got him right. Poor guy. I'm like a pincushion. Am I hearing the guy underneath? Yeah, all kinds of people. Ah, don't do that. Block. For Pete's sake. It's almost like they're stronger tonight. There are footsteps around me. Who is around me? There are no players. This guy's still trying to get me. Man, they're killing me here. You ain't going anywhere. Ah. Keep running around and basically can't get a beat on you. Sounds so awful. Alright. Pray! Definitely pray. That was so good for you to pray. Thank you so much for doing that. To the goddess. I am okay with that. May your soul never enter heaven. I have no idea what that sound is. Let's get this guy. It's funny that one of those guys is really pissed off. Alright. I wasn't expecting him to come from that corner, but okay. Somebody's in the wall. God, that poor guy. Who's trying to hit me? There we go. Oh boy. Gotta block, 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 block swing. I can't believe he got through on that one of them. That kind of sucked. I didn't block swing, I guess. Notice the armor, by the way. Very light armor, and I'm doing really well with these guys. I am doing really well. Let's see how long he takes to get over here. this guy. Ah, crap. Ah, come on. Block. Get into your rhythm. You can take this guy. Oh, little son of a bitch. Stab you in the chest. What the hell does he have charcoal on him for? Somebody please tell me. Random drop, I guess. Alright. So that takes care of pretty much everybody I can get in. Oh, he still hasn't. He's on his way back. Okay. Let's give him another incentive. I'm so good with that bow. Where are you, dude? Come on. I am okay with you doing that. You are literally in the center of your fire ring. That is one of the worst spells. Alright, let's remove myself from this position. And then there. What I'll do is I'll take another position. Strategy is a lot in solo PvE. Ah, I didn't even see him getting me. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I got the shot off. See how I'm running back and forth? Oh, he got me. I stopped running. That was my fault. Hoping to get... Well, yeah, it's funny you get things for making jewelry. Did I grab his attention? Really? Oh, there's a guy right there. Come on. Is that it? Come on. Oh, man, really? I can't run with Fireball, so until the Fireball is, I mean, basically stand there and just take my pop shots at them. One thing about that circle is you don't want to be in the center of it when they decide to cast it, because it's some kind of really? Do they have steel or something? Did I block his kick? That would have been cool. Lard. Ooh, just coming from the kitchen. Seriously? Freaking lard. Oh, this guy's just roaming. Okay. Roam. He got me. God, did they just come off a break? What are you guys doing? I'm just coming back from lunch. You attacked me. I'm not sure why. What the hell? Did I just take 15 for what? I didn't see him hit me. Alright, that was mystical. Let's see what else we're gonna do here. Yeah, that's a Zevia, not a product placement again. But definitely, I don't think I've ever cleared this one out. This one's kind of harder to clear out because of these two. Come on. There we go. Go in on him. I think he's trying to heal. I'm not sure. We'll cut him short there. That's fine. Wow, my hit points are doing really well. Before I do that, I got one coming up. I hit him in the head. There we go. I'm so close to losing that health benefit. Oh, come on. Just go. Go already. There we go. Where'd he go? Did he already disappear? Oh, that was close. Yeah. Alright. Make sure to hit one when I hit this herald. Docked. Hell. And of course he caught up to me, because he's a herald. Alright. Of course I'm freaking at the farthest freaking point. What the heck happened on that one though? I know it's my fault, but I'm trying to figure out what actually happened so I don't do it again. So... well, for some reason when I wanted to back up, I turned around. I don't understand that part. That one weirded me out. So, there's that. Somebody trying to run after me? Alright, so the other herald last night stayed put. This one did not. I'm gonna summon corpse anyway. So the one thing that happened that was weird is I turned around in the middle of combat instead of backing up, which is strange. That's strange, because that normally never happens. Normally, like with wolves, I'll back up and I'll actually backstab. This time I didn't backstab. Curious. Which... I should be able to take those two, regardless. Ah, come on. That was weird. Alright, that was just weird, man. Alright, I'll take him next up on the ramparts. I'm hoping they don't... The good news is that the herald didn't... Where is the herald? Need to watch me run into the herald. Alright, so there's the new guy. Should be able to take him relatively easy. And it never goes into. I don't get it. With that, I need to buckle up and just take the hit, blocking it. Alright. So, let's see. Ah, they're starting to repopulate. Oh, come on, dude. Get it together. Dude, you should be winning this hands down. That's the herald. I got enough hit points. Let's do it. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take... I think he's trying to charge, but he can't. Why I keep adjusting is beyond me. I don't even have to adjust. Oh, there's an assessor right there. My God. Let's go. Really want to get this equipment off this guy. Alright. We gotta watch this. Alright, so nobody's repopulating.
Now I'm gonna win this, right? Just trading arrows. Alright, so make sure nobody's reappearing. That's a cannon regular. I'm not sure if I can take that. To be honest with you. Alright, let's go around. The other one's not a great one to try to take. The other hill. You're gonna have to tank a lot of stuff. Notice I haven't gotten anything halfway decent. It's like these are sheckies or something. Yeah, that guy's not powerful at all. Why would you put him on the outer wall? I mean, that's like a traditional henchman position, right? Sir, I don't know if I could take anybody on the outer wall. You sure you want to do this? I'm out of arrows! That's a first. So what I want to do is I want to stay out of that. Alright, I'm out of arrows, so not great. So, time to go. Go get more arrows. I didn't get anything though. Topaz, not even that many. Really didn't get that all that much. Disappointing, really. I mean, on the other side, I got this cool cloth recipe. But yeah, on the so as you can see in the game, the armor, sure, it does play a part. But if you do have enough skill, you can definitely throw them curveballs. Mostly due to your ability, like my sword ability. Even though it's let's just take a quick detour here. Okay, so my great swords is at 35. My bows is at 37. So I'm really skilled at these, right? So these are really good. So in the game especially, you notice my polearms is only 10 and my swords is 8. My great axes is 14. I tried to bring that up a little bit. I might try to do a couple things. My block is only 30, and I've been blocking like a beast. I have noticed that the type of play thing that you're up against does make a difference. I think I can make it over here. All right. All right, see if anybody's around. Nope. But yeah, the run out of arrow. I did use I think my hit. One of the coolest things that would come out of this. I know it doesn't happen in medieval times, but I'd love to see my hit to miss ratio on the Justicars. That would be cool. I'd really enjoy seeing how well I did on that. Honestly, I'm doing 28, 29. So at my level, essentially, with wrought iron arrow tips. Um, they're really good. I do have the opportunity to make maybe I make steel arrow tips. I only have one ingot. Let me think about that. Because I don't know when I would use them though. And I have to go mining again if I'm going to get 10% of my yield. No. Because a pickaxe and an axe are worth it to me, and I can make that out of one ingot if I have enough. Ranulph is just going to town on this trays. Yeah, that's the strat. That's the play. We'll do that. And let's go sort this stuff out. The booty. See, the talismans and stuff that you get from these things actually allow you to craft some of the gear. So there is with all this war chest here, there is a purpose for all these, which is really cool. I do like that aspect of the game a lot. Man, I get so many varied things. It's unsettling. I must have been caught them at the mess hall. They're like, "Oh, we're in attack. Let's go. And then they didn't eat anything worthwhile. Well, they had garlic. I mean, that's kind of cool. At least it's seasoned. Oh, yeah, down here. Trying to think of where I'm going to put these branches. I don't think it's in here though. I think it's actually here. We go. I'll put them in here. All right. Now I need freaking lard. All right. Sure. I think I could put the plums in here. No, they're apples. Oh, hold on. Still nothing. Still nada. I'm saving the blueberries. I got a recipe for the blueberries, but I need to be better at brewing. And outside, I'm not gonna store anything outside. Okay, what's it? Yeah, lard. Yeah. All right, so garlic, and honestly, I don't care about those. They're like a waste product for me now until I figure out a better use for them. It's really loud in here. Let's go this way. That's just meats. Put in here. And I'll re-up on those. While I'm here. And then, oh, I need arrows. It's my primary weapon, for sure. Well, alright, great swords is my primary weapon. However, I'd like to keep them at a distance for as long as possible. So in essence, wrong one. There we go. And then that would actually not be a bad one for that area. 35 on fire. What is it, mead? Weak mead. Of course it's booze. The garlic. Where can I put the garlic? Right here. Nah, I don't want to put it in there. There's some garlic somewhere around here. There we go. Alright, let's go up to the jewelry area. The topaz. like my house so far. Somebody just walk in my stuff? They did. What was Ranulph doing? No idea. Not that I care. It's just not that he can steal anything from me. It's just weird. Let me hop around this guy's house. Hoppity hop hop. These really cannot be used in jewelry making. All right. Oh, really? There we go. All right, so I did a Ranulph. Here we go. Boom. This really needs to go here. That needs to go here. There we go. All right. I got 20. I got 20. I got 2 10s. That's yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pick that steel up out of my smelter, my furnace. What I can do. Oh. Alright. That was exciting, sort of. But that's about the level I can take right now. And very interesting to say the least, up to the point of the cannon regular, which is new to me. But if I were to hit the cannon regular, I would have pulled somebody else. That I can't do. But I'm wondering if the cannon regular, well, I'm not wondering, I'm sure the cannon regular holds something better. Hey, killing my trees. You killed that one. Alright. Oh, well, give me a second. We are role playing. So let's role play. I'm gonna be doing some crafting, so there we go. We'll continue to roleplay. I kind of like doing this too. This is awesome. I haven't met anybody that I needed to change in front of. Like, hey, I gotta go change into my armor if we're going anywhere. It'd be cool. But I'd like to do it in Discord. I don't like typing and moving. I honestly don't know anybody who would. Really? I only got 1 brick set? Come on. Just need to go get some. Oh, I need more bricks. Coal. I'm down to my last couple things in there. And then it's a series. The game's a series of tasks. Dude, if it didn't mimic life, I mean, it's absolutely insane how much this mimics life. And here's what I mean by that. You have to do tasks around the house to up your skill level. Or you have to go out and do mining, go to your job, right? And that gets your skill level up on certain things, right? So as you do that through the time, you get more skill, you get more experience, you get better at it, you become a master or whatever, what have you. Which is cool, right? So if you think about it, this game has a lot of parallels to actually life, which isn't the best thing. Oh, look at this. Furnace plans is yeah, I don't have anything really to that's only 15 experience points per. That's not worth it for me. It was totally worth it for me to level up my blacksmithing, but right now, which means if I go over here, then I must have, huh. Take a look at what I can do. A heavy steel pommel. Oh, okay. So I'll need that. But they're already a very easy. Sweet! And a large steel sword. Ah, yeah. So I'm basically at the great sword level when I'm ready for actual smithing the great sword. But I am nowhere near it here. So I'm going to have to. Yeah, we said the wrought iron bars, right? Wrought iron bars. Let's take that. Let's see how many wrought iron bars that gives me. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the day off of the game. Did it say 101? Let me do 50. Well, no, I'm gonna get wrought iron's not a big deal. I can go get wrought iron tomorrow, in a decent amount. I hadn't taken a look at the chat recently, but nobody's attending the live. But I haven't gotten bad counts on the other videos, so hopefully you find this entertaining, if not informative, in the world of Pax Dei. So thanks for stopping by at a minimum. I hope you subscribe and put a like on my channel. I'd like to continue bringing you this type of content for sure. And in doing so, well, not in doing so, there's no great scheme. Let's just have a conversation. I know there's billions of people on the earth, and I'm one of billions. Aren't we all? And I think that's what makes us who we are and special. It's funny because I play D&D, and one of the things, Dungeons and Dragons, for those who don't know. And as a DM, Dungeon Master, guy who runs the game, you have to work with the players to develop characters that they'll play in the game. Normally I go in, especially with a new group, and I say, okay, what type of campaign do you want to run? And they tell me the type of campaign, heroic, not so heroic, like under the foot or under the thumb, we'll do something. That kind of thing, which is cool. But understanding what the players want will provide me the opportunity to craft a story that would fit, or give them challenges to fit their narrative, to fit the story they want to see. It's basically like a movie, right? I want to go see a movie, but I don't want to go see every movie. I want to see the movie that is intriguing and compelling, to me, right? Not all movies are for everybody, and that's fine. So the DM, you do that, and then you create the character, you develop the character. Well, one of the things that I've found is, in character development, people want to be special. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well, there's many ways to look at this. Yeah, if you're in a heroic campaign, you have to be somewhat special. You don't want to be too special, but in the vein, or in my experience, the special they want isn't exactly a special circumstance. They want to be special individually within the world. So meaning they want to be a one-of-a-kind type of race that normally wouldn't be adventuring. Or they'll take a special disadvantage, that basically provides a lot of role-playing opportunity, but not the role-playing they intend, right? For example, there's when you're creating a character and crafting a character, if you become a race, let's say in Faerun, that isn't seen often, then as a DM, I have to craft a worldview for the NPCs. And most NPCs have a worldview in general, right? Stereotyping. So I'll come up with something. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, right? So it all depends. But they want this specialness, and that I get. However, when you're playing a game and you have different players, you have like 4 or 5 players in front of you as a DM. Having all of them be very, very particularly special is difficult, and it's a challenge to run. On top of that, so when I say you're special in the world, everybody has their individual. How should I say it? We're here, and we have the individual experiences, which make us. Any experience taken away in our past will change us in a way that we wouldn't be in the moment, right? Today. And I've always challenged myself, right? What happened if this event didn't happen in my life? And sometimes I want to change, right? So I want to analyze that moment and why did I pick the direction that I went? And to me that's fun, you know. However, with all that said, it still happened to me, and it still is a part of me. Negative, positive, doesn't matter, right? It's still a part of me. It's still molding who I am. Now, when I took psychology and even business for management, we went into different scenarios in a person's life that would fundamentally or challenge at a core level themselves. Meaning, somebody doesn't just simply change, not because they want to, right? I'll pause. Because they want to, sure. But the change may not last as long as you think it will, because you'll revert to your old ways of thinking. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a negative. It's not a positive. I'm not saying any neutral statement on that. What I'm saying is the studies that were derived came up with like 7 different things in your life that would fundamentally change the core of your being. One being a death in the family. Oh, wow. We're finally finished. So, if you think about a death in the family, then, which makes sense, right? It will fundamentally change somebody. Absolutely, that makes sense. Is that Rolf still? I don't know if you can see him off in the distance there. I'll wave, just because I can. Even though you're, doing stuff, you can look around. So that's one thing that I've always noticed is the ability for people to change. Some people can change for sure without one of these 7 things happening. But what I'm saying is the core of somebody changing will be because of these 1 in 7 things, right? Like I said, death in family. My mother died. It changed me, right? My outlook had to change. I had to look at it a little bit differently. Here we go. So I need more long, fine wood stuff. Okay. But if it didn't, I wonder, you do the thought experiment. Well, if it didn't change me, why? Why didn't it change me, right? All right, so actually, you know what? I'll do this. So if you're interested, comment, and we'll have a quick conversation on it. But it's always fascinated me. Psychology has always fascinated me, especially with myself and change. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always had this. I wish I could change, right? Without one of these fundamental things happening. And everything I've been told, that is not a possible thing. Well, no, it's not that it's not possible. It's more difficult, right? So let's just keep it at that, right? There we go. All right, let's go make some axes. But all in all, I really like. I like to think in those thought experiments. I watch YouTube videos, and it doesn't matter who did them, but I like to challenge my viewpoint. I'd like to challenge the way I think. I like to get new ideas. Some things I'm like, wow, that's way out there, right? One of the things that changed me this year was my sister dying. Fundamentally, it changed me, and I became more not necessarily introspective, but it challenged my way of thinking, especially on my behavior to others. Now, there's been a lot of influence. Like I get when I was younger, I was a I think every one of us, but I was especially arrogant and condescending a lot of times. But now I'm trying to piece together a little bit more thought. Right, I'm trying to be more thoughtful, more positive to people, even strangers. Right, but mostly I think be the change that I want to happen in culture. Right, I don't think everybody. Well, let me say it this way: everybody's out for themselves, 100%. That's okay. That's a natural state. You want to be out for yourself to a point, and where it becomes not productive in society is when you're out for gain at someone else's expense. And what I mean by that is the expense that you know it's a negative to somebody else. You know it's a positive to you. Yet you're going to do it regardless of the outcome. Now, if you thought about it and considered it, that's a little bit different. Wow, I'm failing an awful lot, aren't I? I don't get it. It is very interesting. You would think easy is better than or easier than moderate, but I don't know. I don't know. Somebody in chat said no one is the formula, but data has been gathered that supports moderate, in fact, being harder than easy. Come on, that's too funny. I gotta react to that. That's awesome. Can I? I'll laugh with the crying emoji. Where is it? There it is. That's too much. That's too much. And of course, modern is harder than easy. That's the point of the game. So if you're just joining me, the game is very hard, moderate, easy, very easy, trivial, and then master. So that's how you gain the skills. That's a lot of axes that I really don't want to throw away. Or not axes, excuse me, pickaxes. I don't think I'll have the room for them, though. Let's see. Oh, I have 2 more spots. Oh, I hate when that happens. There we go. That can be fixed. That one can be fixed. Oh boy. I know I don't need all these, but I do a lot of mining. And honestly, it's fairly easy. It's By the game standards, it's easy for me to make these. So I'll just throw away the ones that I don't need. That's funny. And again, once again, I did not take a look at my skill level before I started that. That's the most appropriate noise I can make when I screw up. There we go. Let's see. I almost did it again. So I'm looking at weaponsmithing. I'm almost halfway there. Alright. So we'll continue going. Sometimes you gotta take the materials that you've gathered and just throw it into the what I call the blender of generation. So I'm getting stuff, which is experience points, right? And I'm getting item plus experience points. But I'm still getting some experience points when I don't get the item. But honestly, it's a lot of items I'm going to have to throw away. That's alright, though. I'm okay with that. Oh, so in the game, what's your favorite part about it that you've seen so far? Do you enjoy watching games in general, or people playing the games? Like, is it entertainment? Because it is to me. I mean, I can sit there and watch people play games and be very entertained, not only by their comments, but by the game itself and how they play the game and how they approach the difficulties within the game. So I hope you do enjoy that, and I hope you do stop by again. I will be on tomorrow in order to do a little bit more streaming, maybe talk about life. If you'd like to stop by and we can talk on the comments, by all means, go ahead, and I implore you to, because it would be fun. Like I said, I like meeting people. A couple episodes back, I am introverted for sure. It is exhausting for me to interact with people, but I enjoy it. It's kind of weird. I don't gain energy from it, so I don't think I'm extroverted. But that's another discussion we can have tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to log off for tonight, or sign off for tonight. If you do like the content, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so. I'd love to have you by.